the day of temptation. We all gonna be tested. Because if you don't got the MOTB, you ain't gonna be able to get nothing, man. You ain't gonna be able to get no gas for your car, no food, no this, that, the third. Now the ones of us that remain faithful, we ain't gonna take the MOTB.
That's right.
So it's that same moment all over again. You know, hey man. And then what that scripture say? When the enemy shall come in as a flood, hey, some of us gonna get snatched up. Certain brothers might have to be put to death. Certain brothers already been put to death for this word. Like it's gonna get rough, man. And we're gonna have to really rely. We're gonna be back at that same moment all over again of being at the Gulf of Suez, spiritually.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So this thing is about keeping it real, the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
Come on, boss.
Hey, you want to add something? We'll close it out.
Man, yeah, the water, man. Yeah, because when you look, I've been really meditating on the time period of the Exodus to the wilderness, even us crossing over the Jordan into the land of Jericho, or the Holy Land. You know, and the common theme that you find of what the Lord required is obedience. You know, when you listen to those situations and those stories of how Jake bucked up in the wilderness and they kept continuing to complain when the Lord gave them a list of instructions of all they would have to do in order to be good, Jake complained to the point where that first generation from 20 and up, that military wasn't even able to make it. You know what I'm saying? And then when we crossed over into the Holy Land, after we crossed over to Jordan, the Lord was very specific on those details on how he wanted us to do it. From crossing over to Jericho, from the keeping of the Passover, all the way into the circling around Jericho. He was very detailed on how he wanted it done. And those that actually listened to those details were actually reserved. Because as soon as there was an error, and when you go into that account in Joshua, I'm actually reading that right now, while it's fresh on my mind. As soon as Jake went off, they started dying. Right after what took place, Achan, who was the Judite, what did he do? The Lord told Jake not to take any clothing from them, not to take any of those accursed things.
No spoils.
No spoil, just take gold and silver and dedicate that to me, and that's it. But anything else, don't take it. And immediately what he did was he took it, and Jake started dying. And they wondered why they started dying. After we were victorious all the way going into the, you know what I'm saying? We were victorious from a long time pretty much.
Yeah.
You know? But ultimately it was because we were disobedient. And the Lord is addressing obedience. He's rewarding obedience, I'd rather say. And he is addressing disobedience right now. Because we live in a time, like you said, Apostle, so like I don't want to overtalk.
No, you ain't over-talking me, brother. Go ahead, man.
For sure, no doubt. But pretty much like you said, we're in a time right now where we're about to cross our Red Sea. And if you're not obedient unto his will, then you are going to die the fuck off. Just like Jake died off in the wilderness because of their disobedience. You know, you're going to die the fuck off. You know, so better take heed to what the Lord is saying pertaining to obedience. Obey his words, obey his commandments, be locked in the spirit, obey order, be in order. And that's going to take you a long way. The scriptures say that, you know?
Yep. Hey, well, you know what? We'll end it on this. That's it, man. What this brother said, this priest, was heavy, man. It resonated in my spirit because what this brother saying about obedience takes you a long way. Don't double down in your wickedness, man.
That's right.
Like Bishop Nathaniel. Yeah, I must go there. What he's doing, he's not being obedient. He's doubling down in his wickedness. So at some point, whatever the Lord gonna do with him, the Lord gonna do with him. But you know what? The way it looks, it don't look like he gonna make it, man.
Leather neck right now. His skin look like leather, like snake skin.
Con. He look like a demon, and he sounds like a demon. And that nigga know better. So for him, it's not looking good. That's the main point I wanted to make.
Counterposture.
Right? Because he's just doubling down.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's hardening his heart.
He's not being obedient. He's not being obedient. I love the way you put that. That was beautifully put. It'll take you a long way, man. Just do what you're supposed to do in the spirit of Yahweh Shah, man. That's it. But dudes like him ain't doing that. They're doing the opposite. Because he don't give a fuck.